Anyway, we're live on YouTube now. I'm going to go ahead and mute the desktop audio, and we're going to start Dragon Ball Episode 85, Preliminary Peril, which is the third episode on Season 3, Disc 4. And I'm hitting play in 3, 2, 1, now. Everything coming through nice and clear? Good, good. What was that? Makes sense to me. Gotta find somewhere to put your spaghetti, right? Makes sense to me. Gotta find somewhere to put your fucking let me mute it, damn it. There we go. Well, we're about to start the next tournament. Look at that powdered donut Goku's eating. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. It's bigger balls time. Bigger in compared to what? Tell them about the tournament. I don't know about the tournament. I won a tournament, didn't I? No, I really like just some of the dumb shit Duck says, too. What episode am I on? We're on the beginning of the 22nd tournament. So the Tien tournament. Like it's a Preliminary Peril, which is episode 85. Black Goku got fucked and turned blacker. Okay. Whatever. Seriously, like, they clearly wanted to make Yamcha look like Jackie Chan. Or, no, not, sorry, Bruce Lee. I meant to say Bruce Lee. Whatever. Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, hardly different. Still awake, right, Corbin? Hell yeah. And you're gonna disguise it as your own cooking. Well, Poir's voice has gone back to normal. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but it's gone back to normal. Well, yeah, obviously, Corbin, you're gonna make alterations, right? So, obviously, it is still your own. You know, it's funny. There was not a friend of mine, but a friend of a friend who thought that Yamcha like never did anything of merit, and also thought that Wolf Fang Fist was never in the anime when Yamcha literally uses it multiple times in Dragon Ball. But this guy has never seen Z or Dragon Ball. He's only seen Z, and just assumes Wolf Fang Fist was made up for the games because he's a retard. I think I've told you that before, actually. Yeah. Drinking Dr. Pepper? Always. Like, it's funny, like, he doesn't watch Dragon Ball, and then he makes the assumption that Wolf Fang Fist doesn't appear in it. But not only that, not only does Yamcha use Wolf... Go ahead. I agree. People who just watch Z are posers. But I was going to say, not only does Yamcha use Wolf Fang Fist multiple times in the original series, but fucking Gotenks uses it in Z. That guy sounds like he has his cheeks full. He sounds like he's got fucking like his mouth full and he just has to announce it. Dude, it's Bacterian and he's back for more. That'd be really funny if that was actually true. I mean, he's the same size as Bacterian. Krillin already beat a guy that big when he was younger. Huh? That insult doesn't work. I'll feel your cheeks. Yeah, got him. I wonder if Krillin's gonna make it out of this one. What's that slug man? What the hell? Like, I mean, there's all those weird furry creatures, but that slug man just seemed out of place. I love how Toriyama doesn't really care how realistic characters are to have in the background. He just draws whatever the hell he wants in the crowd. Go Nagai does the same thing to an extent, but like they're all still human, but he draws them with like the most ridiculous faces. Like I showed you how Go Nagai draws Indian people, right? Go Nagai drew a few Africans, I think, in Iyaya Nantomo pretty well, as in 50s style. I mean, yeah, Go Nagai draws a lot of people as just, like, ridiculous caricatures, as does, as did Toriyama. But, like, Toriyama goes on a whole other level than Go Nagai. Like, he'll just put, like, the Wolfman or Dracula or, like, a fucking alien in the background. He'll just do whatever the hell he wants. Hey, there's Devilman! That was legitimately Devilman! What the hell? Go back? I'm gonna go back for a second. It's gonna fuck up the timing on the stream, but yeah. Okay, I'll pause it when it's on him. I think I see Ramen Man too. Yeah, look. Just straight up Devil Man. I mean, they're both Toei. Anyway, we're at 102.24 on the play all function. Not marathon feature, but play all. So, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah, there's Ramen Man in the background too, but you probably don't know who Ramen Man is because you've never seen Kaneko Man. Have I seen Lackadaisy? What are you, Edgar now? I have not seen Lackadaisy, nor will I. That's furry cringe, and whoever made it should be put down. You know, on a lower floor. You know, nothing harmful. 70s Devilman or manga? It's clearly more modeled after 70s. Like, it's not a one-to-one, but he had the head, and it was like... It was basically 70s Devilman, but skinnier and wearing a cape. Yeah. Yeah, Tien and Chaozu can be pretty cool. Like, I hate how Z just kind of pushes Tien aside, because Tien's actually a pretty good character. Granted, he still has some good moments in Z. Like, people undersell. Like, Tien does have some cool moments in Z, but he does get pushed aside. Like, to be fair, a lot of characters just kind of get pushed aside in Z. Have I watched Diabolic Lovers? No, that doesn't sound good, though. Like, I don't know what it is, but the name alone does... Like, I've heard the name, but I don't know what it's in reference to. Doesn't sound good, though. What's up, Horizons? We're watching Dragon Ball. Well, yeah, it's, I exclusively watch Dragon Ball dubbed, and I watch it with the Funimation dub. I hate Funimation, but the Funimation dub is the only way I watch Dragon Ball. You know, except for when I watch it with all the other dubs, because I do own a bunch of the dubs. But well, Studio Ghibli's fine to watch dubbed as well, because Studio Ghibli's actually got like really good they got a huge budget, so they get like good voice actors a lot of the time. Like they get fucking Keith David in Princess Mononoke. Do I want to hear an Easter egg? An Easter egg of what? Oh, the one that has South Park's The Spirit of Christmas on it? Of course I know about it. Dude, I used to be a walking South Park encyclopedia. I like how Crane Hermit is fucking flirting with Bulma, too. Okay. Well, thank you for this Fun Fact Friday, Horizons. Yeah, it's Dragon Ball. Fucking, and it's again, Crane Hermit is just like Roshi. Do I dislike Bluey? Yes, and anyone who likes Bluey and is a grown adult needs to be locked up. I don't know anywhere near as many people that watch The Wiggles as watch Bluey. I don't know. It's really fucking popular with adult autismos, though. Jesse Coffee watches Bluey. His fucking profile picture's Bluey. I would hope not. I'd have to make fun of you if you did. I mean, there's some good westerns, for sure. I like westerns. That sumo has freckles on his ass. Or are those moles? I don't know, they're big. Big blotches. Big blotchy skin. That face. You know, there's a chapter of Violence Jack where, like, a bunch of, like, sumos form a gang and try to take over a town. Well, I mean, it's Toei Animation. Fist of the North Star was also Toei Animation, and it was around the same time. Are you talking based on personality or solely based on looks? Looks? White chicks are the ones I find the hottest, but Asians are second hottest. Asians have the best personality, typically, but I do think people exaggerate how good they are. Boo! Yeah, long hair does look nice, but... Yeah, I guess it depends on what you define as short hair. Boo! Boo! Oh, dude, hold on! Shin from Fist of the North Star was in the background there, too. There's a lot of fucking cameos in the background in this. That's Black Mr. Satan right there. Kind of surprised that Jack Sumo didn't eat the slaves, yeah. Yeah, there was Shin again, yeah. Shin from Fist of the North Star is just hanging out here. So many cameos, like a Go Nagai manga. I mean, yeah, like, I guess Toei just, like, put a bunch of characters in the background from their other fucking series they were running at the time. They're all Toei. They're all Toei. Why would there be copyright issues? So now you're backpedaling and changing your story, is what you're telling me. You're changing your story because you got booed. I feel you. Yeah. I want a woman who has no personality. Well, that's cool. Goku's against impossible odds, guys. Do you think he can handle this random nobody we'll never see again? Well, yeah, Goku has always had a ton of strength, even when he was a kid. I mean, it's not yet. That's way later. That's Z. This is Dragon Ball. Yeah, the best one. Yeah, we definitely do. Yeah, I'm going to a thing with my family at 1:40, but I assume it'll be later than that you want to do stuff anyway. I don't know. I don't know that I consider myself a huge anime person, although I have done quite a few videos on it, so maybe. See, I'm not like a fucking like huge anime guy because fucking anime fans honestly piss me off more than a lot of other types of fans of stuff because they're some of the most fucking obnoxious. In whose? Alright, next episode starting. Maybe you guys should fucking... Actually, I can't say that on YouTube. Never mind. Yep. This isn't Lord of the Rings, it's Hobbit. I mean, Lord of the Rings is better than The Hobbit, though. Whereas Dragon Ball is better than Z. Andy Warhol has a 10-hour movie that's just the Empire State Building, so no. Yeah. Partner Dragon Balls. You can't throw the ball. I like how the Great Ape is like purple with that fucking lighting. So he's like Grape Ape. What are you looking up? Oh yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's fucking long, isn't it? By the way, nothing happens in that movie. It's literally just the fucking camera pointed at the Empire State Building for fucking 8 hours. It's a fucking terrible movie. I feel like both of those would bore me if they were 8 hours. Maybe if they were 8 hours split across a couple of movies. Like, granted, I can handle long movies, but like 8 hours and like like, granted, at some point I want to watch The Godfather, like, extended cut that puts 1 and 2 together and plays them in chronological order, and that's like 7 hours. Oh, where'd Corbin go? I'm gonna pause it because Corbin's gone. We're paused at 1:16 exactly. 1 hour 16 minutes exactly on the play all feature. Because Corbin's gone, so. Ben-Hur, really? How long is Ben-Hur? And which version of Ben-Hur? The 1959 version, let's see. That's 3 hours and 27 minutes. That is not longer than Return of the King. Return of the King is like 4 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, but okay, Return of the King is actually 4 hours and 13 minutes. But then again, that's theatrical, I think. How long is extended? Oh, Corbin's back. Cool. What was that? Okay, but you're good now? Alright, ready? It's picking it up for the most part. Corbin, it only cut out once. You're fine. Alright, we're at 1 hour 16 minutes on the play all function. Again, not marathon feature. 3, 2, 1, now. No, he looks like Black Mr. Satan. I thought you would have, like, have you not seen Dragon Ball Z Horizons? Literally one meme is your entire context for Dragon Ball Z. Okay, what about the rest of the Dragon Ball series? Even less? Oh, cool, it's got the tournament intro again. Yeah, this thing. Don't patronize me. No, there's not 8 Dragon Balls. There's nothing to do with the Dragon Balls. It's the contestants in the tournament. Napoleon is 4 to 9 hours? Really? I have no idea. Again, why would you DM me that instead of just saying it, Horizons? Well, my reaction is, why the hell would you DM me it when you're here? Unless you don't want to call this character Black Jesus audibly because you feel like that's somehow worse. YouTube can't hear you. And also, Horizons, if you think you have to be careful, I don't think there's anything you would say that would ever make me, like would ever get me in trouble on YouTube. Like, me and Corbin say far worse shit than you. But again, you're also muted. Like, literally the only one YouTube can hear is me. They're literally just watching me stare at a screen, eat pizza, and occasionally commentate. It's probably the most boring fucking stream ever. He's Harambe. Again, Chisu fucking DM'd me that instead of just saying it in the YouTube chat as well, I think. Just because I was talking to Horizons about why the hell he DM'd me it, so Chisu had to do that too. That's not really applicable. How is that based?
Don't trade these pork chops.
Okay. Give me a sec. Okay. Yep, see ya. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that greatly contributed to our conversation and experience. Gee, I wonder who's gonna win, Roshi or a bear? Like, I mean, he's a bear man, but still. Wait, isn't it this one that has Man-Wolf in it? Well, I don't expect you to know. The only one who I expect would actually give a real answer to that is Chisu. Like, obviously not this episode, but I think this tournament is the one that has Man-Wolf. He's literally a reverse wolf man. Wait, is that Man-Wolf? No, that's just a wolf. No, that's just a bear. I don't fucking know. Maybe if I stopped talking and paid attention, I could have heard what the character's name was if they said it. I don't think that's Man-Wolf, though. But, like, Man-Wolf is like a wolf man, and then, like, Roshi, like, destroys the moon and it turns him into a human. Like, he destroys it again. Or something. Something like that. A bear isn't a fat, hairy sodomite? Sure, let's go with that. Alright, we're paused at 1:22:56. I will be right back. Hey, man! Bumbleclut! I'm gonna go grab me a pork chop. Alright, apologies for the delay. You still... You mean drew yourself completely from scratch? Pretty cool. Honestly, it looks like a fucking, it looks like one of those memes where it's like me and the boys with his face. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I got a pork chop with 2 kinds of hot sauce on it. And like mango lime seasoning. Anyway, we're at 122.56 on the play all feature. No, I was getting a pork chop and talking to my brother for a minute. But 3, 2, 1, now. Fucking Japanese song with lyrics for the montage here. I almost dropped my pork chop. Correct, Chisu, it is not kosher, because I ain't a Jew. But I was also eating pizza with meat on it earlier, so... You know, that's not kosher either. Although some Jews will say that it actually is, you just can't have the meat blended with the cheese or some shit. But, like, directly to eat kosher, you're not supposed to eat meat and cheese. Like, they have to be separate. What are you going to use these drawings you're doing for, Corbin? Just for whatever? Fair enough. I'll just put them in your videos, right? Well, yeah, probably both. I usually do. Was Oolong just shooting shit? I know that was launch. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Launch is a fucking maniac. I like how Bulma's reacting to Launch shooting at a guy, is at least Launch is having fun. It's funny how they still haven't figured it out. Like, Roshi always makes it very obvious that it's him. Save it for the ring. Hey, Nom! Nom's first name is Viet? Yeah, there you go. Ugh. See, I'm a really pleasant guy with lots of manners. Be funny if Nom was just like, no, fuck you, and just be completely uncharacteristic. How many episodes are we planning to do tonight, Corbin? Alright, fair enough. Hell yeah. So there's a good chance we finish the disc then. But we'll see. I had Tien or Chaozu fucked up Nam. Yeah, it was Tien. Why is he a monster for winning by a knockout? It's a tournament. Like, look, Tien is a bad guy, but that's because he's a fucking, like, a cheater in the tournament, a bandit, and a scammer because he, like, conned people. But, like, just knocking Nam out isn't, like, one of the things that makes him bad. It's literally one of the things you can do in the tournament. Gee, so you've made that Dixon A. Ness joke multiple times. It would be funny if Chisu was funny, that's true. But that'd be like Bizarro World, that's not gonna happen. Like Kenshiro saying Ryuga's Taizen Tenroken is cruel style. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know, like, there's plenty of things that, like, it's like, that's not really bad, is it? Well, Ryuga was never really bad, though, right? Wait, which one's Ryuga? She's just gonna open fire on the crowd. Launch is literally threatening everyone with a gun and shooting into the air wildly. Because Ken ruptured guys. David Bowie, the guy who scooped out guys' chunks. Okay. I mean, Corbin, when I look at the images that you generated, it's pretty obvious which one that one is. Because I was like, I wonder which one it is. And then I go and I'm like, oh, I don't wonder. I like the moon and mountains you put behind them. They're not very detailed, but I like them. But see, Corbin, this is a whole new layer you can do to art. You can just, do, like, fucking, like, disguise it as your own cooking, and then, boom, new art. Well, yeah. Yeah. And the next episode is starting. Right. Well, and the thing is, you know that there's actually a ton of, like artists that use AI to enhance their art, so it's like, it's whatever, you know? Like, it's funny, because even some people who hate AI are fine with it as long as you're only using it to enhance your art. Whereas then there's other people who hate it even more than that, where they don't even think that's okay. which I think is fucking crazy. Like, granted, obviously, I have no problem. Like I don't like AI as in general, but AI art in particular, I have no problem with, obviously, because we use it all the time. Imagine Launch going to a school and the kids bug her. Yeah. Launch just opens fire on a group of school children. And then, then Bulma's just there, and she's like, I'm glad Launch is having fun. You use AI and edited and paint to be better. The way you edit AI, I actually really like, Chisu. Yeah, and also the one that you did doesn't have those, the one that you did, obviously, based on it, doesn't have those weird fucky hands that one does with the fucking weird gun and, Atari joystick. Yeah. We still have one more original Dragon Ball movie to watch as well, right? Yeah. We never watched Curse of the Blood Rubies. Because it's funny, we watched the Dragon Ball movies in basically reverse order, like the original Dragon Ball movies, but we haven't seen the first one yet. Yeah. No, that was Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle. That was the second one. Andy's like, a Dragon Ball video game stream and Dragon Ball Redeye Theater in the same day? This is too perfect. It's like, it's probably because I was playing Dragon Ball earlier and we've been talking about it. It's on my mind, so obviously we're doing Dragon Ball things. I'm telling you, odds favored. Oh, there's Man Wolf. I knew he was in this tournament. I like how Chaozu's just, creepy when he's just staring like that. Chaozu has one hair. You paint shop pasta, guts, and gore. That's actually really clever. Dude, that was literally just Suno's character model. What the hell? That guy's just eating rice on the toilet. Why are these people just sitting on the toilet? What is a chick doing in there? That's the men's room, isn't it? Oh, he was in the women's room. So, did he leave the men's room and go into the women's room then? Or were all those men just in the women's room before that chick? Yeah, Crane is definitely Chuck Huber. Oh, yeah, Manwolf wants to kill Roshi because he blew up the moon. That's right. Because he's a reverse Wolfman, he only becomes human if a full moon. And since the moon's been destroyed since Roshi blew it up, he can't turn human. Yeah. I think they end up using Krillin's bald head to turn him into a human by making him think it's the moon or something. It's weird how Chaozu just always looks like that, though, even when he's an adult. Like, is he a kid or an adult at this point? You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea. Like, Chaozu's just a weird little midget. Manwolf. Gets really mad that they called him Wolfman. This totally new original art. Very cool. I mean, it is... Yeah, I was going to say, that one is actually pretty original compared to the source material. Yeah, your art is way better than Hardluck's, I agree. It's funny though, because they're building Chaozu up as a threat in Dragon Ball, but like in Z, Chaozu's just a fucking joke. Like he literally blows himself up to try and kill Nappa and doesn't even hurt him. I like how Goku's like, I still need to draw a number when there's literally only one left. He's too stupid to realize it was the only one left. Chaozu's actually a midget vampire? What, the fucking one that's like Pinhead? Like, he doesn't even let Goku ask the question about food. He's like, I already knew you'd want food. Chaozu's a midget because Koreans are well under 5 feet tall. Oh, that Jiangxi / Qianxi. That's those weird little vampire things that, like the Chinese mythology ones, right? Who, like, eat, like, bean curds or something. I like how it's flashing back to something that happened just a few minutes ago. I guess it was the previous episode, but still. Or no, that was this episode, wasn't it? Yajirobe ought to chop up Krillin as he's a samurai and Krillin's a Maruda. Okay, Chisu. Yeah. Yeah. No, Bulma's hair in this fucking arc is stupid. This fits the description of half the audience. I love how insulting their description of Roshi is. A family's looking for their lost, ugly, dirty old grandfather. Oh, it's because fucking Shen gave the description of Roshi. That makes sense. And Oolong's not one to talk. He's literally exactly the same personality-wise. In fact, Oolong's worse. True. Fight one in Castlevania. Order F. Ecclesia. I've played very few Castlevania games. Look, did you see Goku's fucking derpy eyes there a second ago? What's the joke there? Tell me something, Shen. Do you dream in color? The hell does that mean? Like you calling him a dog, or... You saying he has a black and white worldview? Like, what's the joke? Look at that tiny squirrel person. Imagine if they made, like, custom sunglasses for Tien. If his third eye was just a sticker. Yeah, that would be funny. Lords of Shadows is my favorite Castlevania game, yeah? Which one is my favorite? I don't even fucking know, because I've played so few of them. I guess Castlevania 3. Because that's the one that had, like, Alucard in it, right? The first one that had Alucard. I know that I know that James Rolfe like said that like 4 is like the best one. I've probably played 4. It's just I've never actually beat a Castlevania game. I've just played bits and pieces of each of them over the years, you know. Yeah, Castlevania is a good franchise overall. Like, even the bad ones were at least ambitious. Well, yeah. Yeah, Simon's Quest isn't actually a bad game, it's just different. And I think James Rolfe even thinks, like, I think James Rolfe even said that, like, the Castlevania 2 isn't actually bad. It's just like, you know, that was the reaction that Mike Matei had as a kid, so that's why they wrote it. Yeah. It's funny, though, like, in our Defending Mike Matei video, I realized I even downplayed how important Mike Matei is. Because if you actually listen to, like, behind-the-scenes shit, Mike Matei came up with, like, 90% of the concept. Like, James didn't even want to do it as a series originally. Like, Mike Matei's the one who kept pushing him to do more early on. Now, granted, obviously James is still, like, heavily, like, it is James's creation, and James is the one who kept it going and kept making it. But I would say Mike was absolutely, like, a major, you know, creative force, especially early on. Yeah, like, there would be no AVGN without Mike Matei. And, like, again, it's James's creation, but, again, Mike was heavily involved early on. That's the thing I miss about old Cinemassacre, though. Like, even their stupid Wizard of Oz movie, for instance, like, their older stuff, it was just, like, friends just, like, making shit for fun, kind of like we do. But, like, obviously with much higher production value. Have you watched that fucking Wizard of Oz one I sent you yet, though? It's not great, but it's got its moments. It's way edgier than I would have expected, though. It's like, it's really fucking edgy for Cinemassacre. Like Tetsuya Ohara and Baronson. Yeah, there you go. Like, Fist of the North Star absolutely needed both. You beat the 2D N64 Castlevania, yeah? You like when Scarecrow took the gun in his mouth? Oh yeah, and that in the Cinemassacre Wizard of Oz thing, yeah? Alright. Do you want me to let these credits play and then pause it when the next one starts? Yeah, we'll do that. Second N64. I see. Played 4, it's not bad, but Bloodlines is better, especially as Erich Lacard. Alright, we're paused at the start of the next episode. We're at 2:01:11 in the play all. Again, play all, not marathon feature. Ghost Nappa. Remember, kids have heart attack is better than spending $50K on has-been hotel animation. What? Oh, I just realized that response was in Vintage's server. That's really funny. Oh, he didn't... Did he post that in here? Yeah, he did. Okay. Okay. After Dragon Ball, you ought to get started on Sailor Moon and Robotech. I mean, I do have the first seasons of both of those things, and I haven't seen either one. I'm not really like all that interested in Sailor Moon. It was just really fucking cheap when I bought it. Like, fucking what was it? 5 years ago now. At this point, maybe 6. Sailor Moon is surprisingly dark and tragic. Good monster designs, too. Oh, yeah? Alrighty then. Let us commence forth. 3, 2, 1, now. You know what is interesting, though? That even though Goku, literally is taller now, and then he literally grows into basically Z Goku by the end of Dragon Ball, they still never changed the intro to original Dragon Ball. Which I'm glad they don't, because I fucking love this intro, but... Whereas, well, you know, in Z, they kept the same intro of Z for, most of this... Granted, they added to it, they added new stuff to it each saga, but the first time that they got a new intro in Z was literally the Buu Saga, which is the end. Dude, there's 5 people. There's 5 people watching this stream. La 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 la. Hokuto no Ken used Iwo Torimoto say, bring back the love. I'm just going to say it in English. 70 episodes, then Silent Survivor for the rest, then Tough Guy and Fist of the North Star 2, yeah. Or no, it's Take Back the Love, right? Yamcha's big break. Get Back Love? Okay. Well, I mean, the fucking subtitles, they say Take Back the Love, Get Back Love. Same meaning. So I can see the transliteration there. The NTN took a big bite out of Yamcha's ass. I mean, he's about to. Literally using Wolf Fang Fist, see? La 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 la. Yeah, I was just cross-checking. Yeah, we definitely have not done Curse of the Blood Rubies. That is the only Dragon Ball original movie we haven't done. Look at that little dinosaur man. Look at that big head guy. What the hell? That head is huge. Twister was the first movie released on DVD. Thank you for that fun fact on this Fun Fact Fridays, Skeletor. You never saw the Curse of the Blood Rubies, Chisu? Wait, then again, Chisu, have you even seen all of original Dragon Ball? I forget. Because I know Chisu hasn't seen all of Z or something. Like, how much Dragon Ball have you seen? Just remind me. You've told me before, but I forget. I don't speak pain. Until we meet again. I mean, that's fitting with the Skeletor meme. I'll take it. Like, this guy, this fucking Skeletor showed up in my fucking comment, in my chat, was like, Twister was the first movie released on DVD. Until we meet again. You know, like that Skeletor meme where he just gives, like, fun facts. He gonna get swole. Tien really pumped the muscles. Saw most of Dragon Ball, but missed a few episodes. You saw the Blue Water dub? Oh, okay, fair enough. The Blue Water dub had a lot of the people from, like, Ocean, right? Like, what? Like, wasn't it, like, a lot of the people, but it was technically, like, a different studio or some shit? And, like, Westwood also was, like, Ocean, but also different. Like, there's so many things that are Ocean dub, but aren't. Like but Blue Water was, like, their low-budget one, wasn't it, or something? Something like that. I don't remember. I'm sure you'll inform me as I've been rambling on. She's just beating the fuck out of Oolong. Got him. Blue Water is the budget studio and use different actors. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Like, it's connected, but different actors. That's right. And, like, it is interesting just how many versions of each dub there are, because there's, like, 3 Ocean dubs and, like, 3 Funimation dubs, too. They did G Gundam and Dice and some Mega Man games. Okay. You still doodling, Corbin? Hell yeah. It's funny though, like, you know, when I randomly use some of your art, just like art that you drew forever ago, I'll just use as a character that we've never, like, if we've never used it before, it'll just be a random character in Sergeant Friends. I just got my second wind and it's blowing like a hurricane. Had kind of a Superbook feel, but it worked. Look up Blue Water Clips. It's closer than the Funimation dub in accuracy. There's a 2-second wing like hurricane. Oh, here's a 2-second wind like a hurricane, and then fart, I guess, is the joke. You know, it's funny, because I don't know if it picked up, but I farted right after I quoted the fucking second wind thing, so... You what? Yeah, you didn't hear it for once? I think there's definitely a good chance we finish this disc tonight, because there's only one more episode after this one on it, I think. I love it when they do the detailed shots like that. I did not hear in Loudon your butt. Chaser, don't speak to me or my son ever again. Put the air back and reblast. You should be institutionalized. Could you imagine if Yamcha just fucking died? Then again, if Yamcha died, then Tien would be disqualified. Because, like, it's against the rules to kill in the World Tournament. Fucking gonna break his leg. What a dick. He just fucking broke his leg. Like, he already won, but he's like, fuck you, Yamcha, I'm gonna break your leg. Thanks a lot, Mr. Break My Legs. I mean, Tien is technically a villain at this point. Yeah, but if he's dead, you lose, Tien. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Oh, that's a little girl from Dr. Slump. There's that little rich girl from Dr. Slump. See if I can recognize any other cameos in the audience. Tough break. Oh, and this episode was literally called Yamcha's Big Break. That's really funny. Like, fucking break his leg, so title it Yamcha's Big Break. It's Big Green! I mean, it's not yet, though. We're not to that arc yet. Piccolo's soon, though. Very soon. As in next season, but still. Actually, he might be, like, towards the end of this season, we might see him a little bit, but, like, the Piccolo arc proper doesn't really start till next season. It's funny because you smell Simpsons reference. What? 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 Man Wolf is an angry wolf. Man. They call them Smelson. Tien is a bastard man. Because I laughed at Yamcha's big break. I see. Delicious! Wait a minute, why are they... Roshi told him he'd pay him back in a few days when he gets the money. But he doesn't have any money now, and they're just going to let him eat there again when he still hasn't paid them before? Eh? Dude, I just realized that Shen's voice is Pilaf's voice. Like, he's literally just the exact same voice as Pilaf. Getting strung up. Joy. Got him. Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize he was talking about you, Corbin. I know, but I love making you self-conscious about it. I mean, they are, though, because there's that one that's pretty gnarly. Most people I know, compared to me, Mormons are literally perfect. Fucking love the noises Man Wolf makes. Pop, 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 up. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna go take a piss while these credits are playing, but I should be back by the time they're over. Well, I didn't quite make it back before the credits were over, but I made it back just in time for the intro. You're still there, right, Corbin? Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I didn't need to pause it or anything. Last episode of the disc, though. I like how AI always makes pinheads like pins like way more and way spikier. You always say the grossest fucking things, Chisu. You're what? Oh yeah, you're drawing one of his ideas, like right now? I definitely know which one, then. Now, Corbin, are you drawing it in a way that you can post it here, or are you going to have to post it in the other server? Ah. Again, I do like how every tournament they have these tournament title cards. But yeah, Chisu literally was like talking about like if you're not circumcised, you could piss into your foreskin or some crazy shit like that. Yeah, no, Chisu, he's doing a safe for work version for my server and a not safe for work version for elsewhere. He can DM you the not safe for work one after if you want. Chisu says, sure, DM him the not safe for work one when you do it. You must be little TN Jr. Little TN Jr. Gonna cry? Yeah, Chisu was saying he used to get 4chan to people on 4chan to do his art ideas. Yeah, exactly. Making people draw fucking porn and degeneracy. Very Catholic. Who's hotter, Blue from Violence Jack or Blue from Blue's Clues? Those on Reddit might like both. His fucking eyes. If you guys liked them, what, your ideas? Chisu is basically like the worst elements of 4chan, like, but personified. Well, maybe not the worst elements. There's some pretty bad stuff on 4chan. You know the fucking... You know, the blender thing, right? That was a meme on my chan for a while. I just said my chan instead of 4chan, so that's the one I'm talking about. The my chan blender was like a meme on 4chan for a while. If this is about the incident of that party, I can assure you it was an innocent mistake. Roshi's easily the best master in anime, like the best like teacher. They mixed up paper and rock in the animation there. Funny you mention that. Gona Guy is the human 4chan. He likes freedom of speech, muscle chicks, dongs, porno nudes, and trolling. I wouldn't be surprised if Chisu is from 4chan. He literally just said he used to post his ideas on there to get people to draw them. So of course he's been on 4chan. He's a little white butt boy. I love how fucking jacked Roshi gets. You were on the D thread for a while. Now I'm lucky if they give me a dog biscuit. Corbin, how is it to draw with one hand while the other hand's busy? I love the fucking cartoony shit. Yeah, give him a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. See, a Snickers ad with Man Wolf would be funny. Well, Roshi's just being a dick and acting like he's like way more popular. Well, I mean, he is actually, since he won the last tournament. You're 8/12 or 2/3 done with Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise? Oh, nice. I need to get back to playing that game. I haven't played that game in years. Like, it's pretty crazy with my streams when I start a game and then take like a fucking 5-year hiatus and then finally get back to the game. That's cheating. It's against the rules. You're gonna lose, Manwolf. Attention, all knife-wielding man-wolves. Dude, I should pay that fucking Fiverr guy who goes, you know, attention all blah blah blah, to be like, attention all knife-wielding man-wolves. I'm not gonna do that, but, you know. Lost Paradise is probably the best fighting game? I don't know about that. Best beat fight game? Like a beat 'em up? Again, Roshi's just being an asshole. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he uses Krillin's bald head to turn him back into a man, though. Krillin shaved head. He's not bald. That's true. He does shave it. He's not naturally bald, but now you're just arguing semantics, Chisu. No, that guy was shaved. That's a haircut. Like in SpongeBob. Is Roshi implying that he was cooler as a werewolf? By his reaction, I guess there's no mirrors where he comes from. That's the last episode of the disc. I'm gonna put this disc away. What do you want to do now, Corbin? Right. Well, what do you want to watch? I have many we could do some big green dub if you want to watch one of those movies. Yeah, Curse of the Blood Rubies. Alright. And then the next disc... Oh, by the way, the next disc is only 3 episodes. And it's the last disc of the season. But let's do Curse of the Blood Rubies, and then we'll finish this season next time. And then we'll be on to Season 4, which has King Piccolo in it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'll go grab Curse of the Blood Rubies. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see the connection either. Oh, I bet you Bulma and... I think, Curse of the Blood Rubies is going to have that weird Parasite Goku voice as well. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised that that wasn't the first thing you mentioned. Did it? Alright, tell you what though, I need to run to the restroom, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Are you ready, Corbin? Alright, let me actually get it up, right? And the stream, exactly. Ready? 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, let's see how Curse of the Blood Rubies holds up, because I liked a lot of the other movies better this time around, so maybe I'll like this one. Then again, Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle was kind of weird, and I remember this one being kind of similar in quality to that, you know? Your girlfriend is Facebook friends with the big green dub version of Goku's voice? That's kind of funny. Wonder if this is going to have the intro in it or not. Though the way he's doing that with his tongue reminds me of the fucking Naked Beach Frenzy when the guy licks his ass. Those are really accurate renditions of the characters, though. Yeah, I can confirm, Super Gaming. Chisu's girlfriend is very much real. What's that? One more time? Yeah, don't feel too good for him. Yeah, he has shared photos of her, that's true. She's Portuguese? I would not say she is like Hinata, no. Let that child alone. Probably because of the way she says put in. Yeah. Like, she's clearly not Jewish. Because, like, of her appearance. It does, yeah. Why can't we see it? Because copyright, dude. Come on. This is a Redeye theater. You're supposed to sync up and watch along. See? Who's not Jewish? Harley Quinn? Yeah, that's who we're talking about. Like Corbin was asking why you think she's Jewish when she's got, like, blonde hair and blue eyes. She says Yiddish things and has an accent on her. Like I said, with like her voice, I could see it. Like what she, like, you know what I mean? Like a Jersey accent or something. Yeah, okay, makes sense. But look at this guy. Harleen Quinnell, is that her name? Hold on, is that her name? If that's her, okay, yeah, Corbin, that's a Jewish as fuck name. Yeah, I was gonna say, Corbin, I was starting to think more and more she absolutely is. Yeah, so she is Jewish. Corbin just confirmed it. What are you talking about? What, a menorah? What was there one in, like what did you say about it? In the new Harley Quinn show, she's literally holding one. She bit off the Joker's foreskin. Alright, now are we gonna get fake Parasite Goku? Yeah, it totally is. I think it's the same actor, but he's doing a less weird version of the voice that he does. By the way, I think this movie is still going to have him meet Krillin and Bulma, because this is yet another timeline. No, no, wait a minute. Is this the Kai dub? Yeah, that's not Parasite Goku. That's fucking Colleen Clinkenbeard. This is the Kai dub. I think. But that doesn't sound like Monica Rial. That's nowhere near as obnoxious. No, wait, maybe it is. That is Monica Rial, isn't it? Yeah, so this is the Kai dub. What the hell? Three out of the 4 original Dragon Ball movies show him meeting Bulma for the first time. Blood Rubies was dubbed in the 90s, and Funimation got rights back years later. So yeah, this is the Kai dub, which is why that's fucking Monica Rial as Bulma, so ew. I really hate Monica Rial's Bulma. Yeah, that's... Oh, God, that's definitely Monica Rial. Yeah, but like I said, I tell you, I don't miss Monica Rial. See, this is a little different, though. Which means it's not going to have that one thing. She has no soul, and that's just swell. She's going straight to hell. You know what? With Monica Rial, Chisu, I agree with your vitriol. It's weird, though, that the first movie is one that, like, this has the newest dub out of all of these DVDs of the original Dragon Ball movies. Like, it's weird how they mismatched it, right? Like, because, Sleeping Princess in Devil's Castle and, has, like, a bunch of weird, like, voice actors that are not in any of the, like, it's got, like, weird fake Parasite Goku and a bunch of other weird voices. And then Mystical Adventure has some of the correct voices, but then it has still has weird Parasite Goku and a bunch of others. And then Path to Power, perfect. It's a good dub, right? But this one is fucking Kai. Path to Power really is a really great Dragon Ball movie. What about Hey Boo Boo? Hey, boo-boo! By the way, Steven says Yogi Plainview is now one of his favorite Sergeant Friends characters. And Path to Power has Obama. Watch the Harmony Gold dub of Mystical Adventure. Isn't that Lost? Like, isn't that literally Lost Media, Chisu? You're telling me to watch something that's lost? Yeah, Tiffany Vollmer is definitely a way better Bulma. It was on YouTube for a while? Really? Maybe that one got found then. Like, maybe it was Mystical Adventure that got found, but isn't, like, most of the Harmony Gold Dragon Ball stuff, like, Lost Media? Oh, Oolong, right? Yeah, it's Oolong. Wait, what? What the fuck did he just say? Yamcha? Yep. I like how this movie is literally just introducing all of the main characters, like, for the first 20... Like, the first, like, half of this movie is just reintroducing the main characters again. Also, I don't like Oolong's Kai voice. Like, it's not the worst, but it's not as good as his fucking original voice. I love Oolong. Maybe it was just the TV episodes of Harmony Gold that are lost then. Because I think they did, like, the first 5 episodes, didn't they? Honestly, even though this is literally the first movie, they definitely remastered it more than some of the others on this set. Because, like, this looks way better than Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle with how cleaned up it is. Yeah, there was some Popeye tear shit. Seriously, the first half of this movie, like, there's differences, obviously, but a lot of it is literally just getting the whole gang together again. And, like, Pansy is literally just Suno, but, like, with a different name. He saves the world multiple times, so why would she think that's a like? He hasn't done that yet, but you know. What are rocks? That Porky Pig face is really good, Corbin. I'm definitely going to put that into some of your videos and shit, too. Woodpeckers' tongues wrap around their skulls to prevent them from getting concussions. That's kind of cool. Got their own retard helmets. Why the fuck did Puar just call Yamcha Master? When has he ever done that? I don't like that. Like, I'm not wrong, right? Puar's never called Yamcha Master before, right? Yeah. Like, I mean, obviously, like, he's, like, very close to him, like, and obsessive about him, so I guess it's not that far off, right? See, this big guy's cool. We haven't had enough of him, though, because it's just spent too long fucking having the characters gather together. Granted, this was literally the first Dragon Ball movie, so... I will say, though, I so far have liked this one more than I remembered. After Bulma dumped Yamcha, he used Puar to turn into Bulma, but thicker, and they did things. Look, Chisu, I thought about making a has he ever had Puar turn into something joke, but decided against it, but you just went for it. Yeah. Well, Roshi was able to ride Nimbus when he was younger, so clearly he was pure at some point. Yeah. With how much of a fucking dirty old man he is. This is combining two different Roshi Bulma scenes into one. Because remember the one where she had Oolong transform was way later on in the series? And she was in the bunny suit at that point in the actual series, wasn't she? Well, no, the time it was really her was when it wasn't... It was the one on the beach, and it wasn't her boobs that he wanted to see, it was her underwear, and she wasn't wearing any. Yeah. I think this is the one that if you pause it at the right moment, you can actually see the nipples. No, I mean like when he pulls down the top. Big Pappy. Puff, puff. No, I guess that was actually in the anime itself, that you could actually freeze frame it. Wait. Since, like, did Roshi fall over, or did he actually motorboat Oolong in this version? You just joined the stream and this is the first thing you hear? That's really funny. What if Yamcha has Puar turn into another Yamcha, and he could have his own clone, so neither would be virgins? What is he, Steven now? That's one thing that's interesting in Kai, because in Funimation, they pronounce it Kamehameha when they're saying it like that, but in Kai, they actually say Kamehameha. Which, granted, I've always just called it Kamehameha, because, that's what they say when they do it. Well, like, literally both ways are said depending on the dub, so... Like Kaioken and Kaioken? Yeah. It's weird, in Budokai 1, Kaioken's referred to as King Kai Fist. Which is what Kaioken means. Like, Kaioken literally means King Kai Fist. I just think it's weird that they translated in Budokai 1 instead of just calling it Kaioken like they normally do. Only those made from Egyptian cotton. Honestly, the Kai voice for Oolong isn't bad. It's just not as good as his Funimation voice, I think. Or, I should say older Funimation voice, because Kai is Funimation, but you know what I mean. Like Mafuba and Evil Containment Wave? I mean, yeah, I usually call it Evil Containment Wave. I've used both. I always say Special Beam Cannon. I don't even know how to fucking pronounce the Japanese version. It's like Masen Poco or something like that. Oolong's Ocean and Blue Water dubs are good, yeah. Well, in the Big Green dub, fucking Oolong's always talking about how he has to keep a clear conscience. For some reason, that's like a catchphrase of his in the Big Green dub. It's crazy how most Dragon Ball movies are actually, like, pretty short. Like, because there's only 10 minutes of this movie left. But, like a lot of the older Dragon Ball movies are around, like, 45 to 50 minutes. Although Path to Power, I think, was an hour and a half, wasn't it? Yeah, Path to Power is 80 minutes, so it's an hour and 20. The Sailor Moon movies were like 59 minutes, yeah? Yeah, the stuff he gets to on these streams, man. Andy, the stuff you've said on my streams, man. That looks like an Real Monsters thing. That was only a gun. Guns don't hurt Dragon Ball characters. You got guts. Too bad I gotta spill them. She was shooting rubies at him? What the fuck? I like how she didn't even fucking react. I didn't sign up for a hernia. That is one ugly motherfucker. Dude, the top of that guy's head is like the top of a cock. What is the Dragon Ball movie I dislike the most? I mean, from memory, Bio Broly. This one is one of the lesser ones, I feel. Like, personally, like, I think, like, this was one of my least favorites for a while, like, and it still is. Like, I like it, but, like, the vast majority of the movie is just reusing, like, it just redoes scenes from the series. And granted, a lot of the movies do that, but the other ones do it better. Like, I think out of the ones that recreate the scenes, Path to Power and Mystical Adventure obviously do them best. But, like, Bio Broly's pretty bad. Resurrection F I don't care for either. There's not a single Dragon Ball movie that I straight up hate, though. I do like all of them. It's just some of them aren't as good. La 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 la. It'd be funny if Oolong still got his wish in this version. Not my precious blood rubies. Well, it's their first try. They didn't have as much experience. For sure, for sure. Like I said, I still like this movie, and I give it credit for what it is, but even Dragon Ball Evolution... I mean, I like Dragon Ball Evolution, ironically. I have some fun with it. Corbin and I literally did a debate about it. A very one-sided debate, because I had it very stacked against Corbin, I might add. Yeah, I still stand by Curse of the Blood Rubies is probably my least favorite of the original Dragon Ball movies. Like, because, like, Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle had more original stuff, and then Mystical Adventure and Path to Power are both just legitimately great. Alright. Well, there we go. Now we've seen all 4 original Dragon Ball movies. We watched them in reverse order. And also, I would say getting, like... Well, actually, I actually like Mystical Adventure a little bit more than... Actually, I don't fucking know. Mystical Adventure and Path to Power are both very close for me. I like them both a lot. But I would say, like... Well, yeah, well, Bardock is literally my favorite Dragon Ball movie, Corbin. Bardock is my favorite character, and it's my favorite Dragon Ball movie. We haven't watched the other Bardock special yet, have we? Yeah, when we watch that, we'll probably watch the fan dub version on YouTube. Anyway, I assume you're probably going to want to go to bed here in a minute, aren't you? Just finished more art. How would I rank Broly 1? The first Broly movie I rank pretty highly, but I do like the Super Broly movie better. The second Broly movie I remember liking, but nowhere near as much as the first. Bio Broly, fucking dull. Like, there are things I like about Bio Broly. Like, I like the scenes with Android 18 and Mr. Satan and Goten and Trunks. Evolution sucks just by existing. Dragon Ball Evolution is fun. Like, it's not good. It's one that you laugh at, but I genuinely do think it's a so bad it's good movie. But the debate was whether that or Death Note 2017 were worse, and obviously Death Note 2017 is worse. Anyway, should I wrap up this stream in a neat little package?
In the call for a little bit longer, though.
Okay. Say bye, Corey.